Hi, Leo. Welcome to your tarot reading. So, the person on your mind, I want you to think about them. We're going to check in on with their feelings, see what they're thinking, see what their intentions are. I just feel like you've had somebody on your mind recently. I was doing a meditation and I, kept seeing all these faces and I just kept thinking about the energy, like there's a pull. So, we're going to check in with your person, the person on your mind. Again, just see what they're thinking, what they're feeling, see what their intentions are for this connection. Look at the energy going forward. So, and I do have oracles that we'll pull at the end as well after the tarot. So we have the Judgment card and their feelings. And the Judgment is about like a rebirth energy. It is about an awakening, that rebirth, like they're kind of waking up. They could be going through a spiritual awakening or they could just be having a sudden realization. It's also about leaving the past behind. So we'll definitely pull clarifiers though to see more about their feelings, but they very well could be leaving the past behind or thinking about the past here. But I feel like they're definitely going through some type of awakening here. Underneath, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles is about putting in work. It is about focusing on what it is you want to grow and putting the work into that. So I feel like somebody is wanting to put the work into, whether that's putting the work into you or into healing. Again, we'll pull clarifiers, but what they're thinking, we have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is like a Prince Charming card. This is a love offer coming in. So maybe they're thinking that they want to offer you a cup of love. It's also an apology card. So for some of you, maybe you feel like they owe you an apology and they want to come in and give you that apology. Maybe you owe them an apology, but they are thinking about this love offer and this apology. What they're not telling you, we have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is kind of like a stagnant, bored energy, but it's also about not seeing what's in front of you. So this card always reminds me of, like, with the aces, there's always a hand, like, which is the universe, God, spirit, whatever you want to call it, is handing this person this cup, right? But they're so focused on what's here in front of them that they're not seeing this gift that the universe is trying to hand right in front of them. And it's also about them just being very closed off. So they could be emotionally very closed off right now, or they could be, maybe what they're not telling you is that they didn't see you when you were there. If this is somebody from the past, maybe they just didn't see you in the past and they never did tell you that. And that could be why they owe you this apology, right? So maybe they just didn't see you at the time. You know, that saying that you don't see what's right in front of you. So maybe they just didn't see you at the time. Their intentions, we have the Fool. This is taking a leap of faith. This is a new beginning. So I feel like they want to come in here and offer you a new beginning and kind of start things over with you. Again, if this is somebody from the past, maybe they want to completely start things over and actually put in the work this time. If this is somebody you haven't been in a connection with, then they just want a new beginning in love here. Or their intentions are to come in and start something new with you. So what Spirit wants you to know, the energy going forward, we have the Nine of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment. So this could be a wish fulfillment for you. This could be a wish fulfillment for them. But either way, I feel like this is definitely some type of emotional fulfillment here for the both of you. You could have been manifesting this. They could have been manifesting you. But going forward, I feel like you guys are going to have that emotional connection. So clarify this Judgment card for me, Spirit. Their feelings, clarify this Judgment, please, Spirit. So we have the Page of Wands. This is like optimistic, that creative spark. So I feel like they want to leave the past behind and they want to re-spark something. This is like reigniting a spark between the two of you. And with that Judgment, leaving the past behind, they definitely want to, if you guys have history together, they want to leave that behind and kind of come back in with this spark here and start things back up. Again, with the new, maybe they just want to start completely new with you and start over. Clarify the Knight of Cups, please, Spirit. What they're thinking. The Chariot. Yeah, they want to move things forward here. The Chariot is forward momentum, but it's also like that grounded, stable energy. So, like the Chariot that he is in is made out of concrete, right? And that's just a very solid foundation. So, when you are starting something new, you don't want it to be built on lies or anything unhealthy or just anything unstable, right? So I feel like that's why they want to start new here with this Fool, but they also want to reignite the spark. They want to leave the past behind. So they very well could be coming in with an apology, and that's what they're thinking. And they're thinking that, you know, you guys can move things forward after they apologize. That's not for everyone, but you know, they may just come in and offer this cup of love and want to they want to offer this cup of love and move things forward with you. Clarify the Four of Cups, please, Spirit. Six of Cups. Yeah, nostalgia. This is definitely for some of you, somebody from the past. It's also a soulmate card. So what they're not telling you is that they really have been thinking about you. And they, again, with this not seeing you, we have the Four of Cups, Six of Cups. It's very emotional, but they may not have seen you in the past. If this is, again, somebody from your past, and that could be like this sudden realization. The Judgment card is also like a sudden realization. And they may suddenly realize that, hey, I want to restart something with this person because I didn't see their worth in the past. You know, the Six of Cups is also like, again, nostalgia, memories, but it's also joyful. And, you know, you have the two children on this card, and there is a knight back here in the courtyard. So I feel like it's just very playful and childlike. Like, you know, you kind of bring out their inner child, like you'll have a lot of fun together. And I think they feel very safe with you because I don't normally look at that knight, but, you know, he has like this spear back here, and it's like he's protecting the children. So I feel like they just feel very playful and just very safe with you. And maybe they didn't tell you that. Maybe they really held back because I don't know if I said that before. The Four of Cups can also be about holding back, you know, not showing emotion and kind of being closed off. So maybe they were very closed off in the past. Again, that kind of goes with not seeing your worth and not telling you, but they could have been very closed off in the past. Clarify the Fool, please, Spirit. But that Eight of Pentacles, you know, they want to put in the work. They want to work towards union with you. They want to put in the work to start fresh. Yeah, that Ten of Swords. They want to start this new beginning after this painful cycle. They want to end this. So they could have, you know, been in a lot of pain if you guys are in separation or if you left. This could be somebody you are in union with, and they're just suddenly realizing that they want to reignite that spark with you because they haven't been valuing you. So you can take it that way as well if this is someone you are in union with. But there's just this painful feeling, you know, this painful cycle that, you know, they weren't putting in the work, or you guys, you know, weren't in a place where they wanted to be, and they want to end that and start fresh, start new, take a leap of faith. I love that energy. That's amazing. So clarify the Nine of Cups, please. Moving forward. Yeah, and the tens are like the ends, right? It's like an end of a cycle. So when you have this 10 and then the Fool, it's like completely starting over. So again, this is probably somebody, for some of you, that's from your past, and they just want to completely start over with you. So clarifying the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment, we have the Queen of Swords. So this could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. But I feel like this could be your energy that you're sitting in. You know, this Nine of Cups. This is also about like communication and boundaries. It's also like she just kind of speaks her truth, and it's very clear. So I think this is about getting clarity about your wish fulfillment. Maybe going forward, they realize that you are their wish fulfillment, and they're getting clear on that. But I feel like also there would be a lot of communication here. They're going to communicate that to you. So what's the block, Spirit? What is the blockage in this connection right now? What's the block in this connection, please, spirits? What is blocking this connection? Okay, so there needs to be an ending of some sort here. So they could be, or a transformation of some sort. They could be going through a spiritual awakening and they just kind of need to go through that transformation. This is also maybe they are in a union with someone else and they need to end that, or maybe you do. But there is a sense that the blockage is this death card, which is endings and beginnings and transformation. So I just feel like there needs to be an ending to something else. What is, clarify this death card? What's the ending? What needs to end here, Spirit? The Knight of Swords, which is very driven, very ambitious energy. So I feel like maybe there's some thought patterns here because this is swords. It is about like thoughts. It is about like rushing in. So I think maybe they just need to take their time and kind of go through this transformation and end maybe a thought pattern. They probably need to end some kind of, this could be very like, moving too fast. So definitely an ending needs to happen before they can come in. What is this person's next actions towards the collective, Spirit? We have the Six of Swords. So this is, again, a transition and moving on from something else. So they are going to come towards you. They could be traveling to you because this person is on a boat. They're going, from these choppy waters to this calm water. This is about moving to calmer waters. So I feel like their next actions is to kind of travel to you. They could be from a long distance or they could just be traveling, a short distance. But I feel like they are traveling to you in order to let you know about this. But they're definitely going through some kind of transition, some type of, again, they could be going through a spiritual awakening, but they're ending something here and transitioning to come to you. Let's see. Pull some oracle cards here. What else do you have for Leo, spirits? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So maybe lean on your friend groups right now. Oh, wow. There's a lot that came out. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Yeah, maybe kind of, have some time to yourself here. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So maybe you need to end something in order for them to come to you. Or maybe they need to end something with an ex here in order to come into you. Again, it's a general reading, so you take it how it resonates. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Yeah. So again, this, I just skip past energy. There's just a lot here that shows the past. We have the Judgment, the Six of Cups. Six of Cups can be the past depending on the other cards that are with it. But since Judgment is here, that definitely tells me that this could be someone from the past with memories. What else do you have for Leo, spirits? What else do you have for Leo, please, spirits? It's funny, I saw the Justice card when I was shuffling and I didn't say anything. But we have karma, balance, justice. So things are definitely going to balance out here for the two of you. We have higher self activation. Again, that Judgment card could be when somebody has a spiritual awakening, they have sudden realizations, right? They go through ascensions, their higher self talks to them. So I definitely feel like they've had some type of activation here. And then we have regret, repression. Again, with that repressed feelings or holding back from you, that Four of Cups. So, but I definitely feel like they have some regrets here, but they want to end that. Definitely want to end that painful cycle and start fresh, start new. And yes, some of you may want that. Some of you may not. It's completely up to you. But, all of these cards are very positive energy moving forward. They want to put in the work and they want to start fresh. So that tells me they could, you know, very well have done a lot of healing as well with that Judgment and that Archangel. You know, on this Chariot, he is under this canopy of stars here. It is about enlightenment. It is about spiritual protection. And then you have an Archangel here as well with the Judgment card. I can never get these off the table, but, you know, these tell me that this is very divine. So they could be, again, with their higher self, they could be getting downloads, or they could be getting information, nudges from the divine. We have soul searching. It's important to truly know yourself before you can try to know another. So maybe that's what they were doing. Maybe they were doing some soul searching. Intoxicating. This connection will make you feel an adrenaline rush. You will find them to be irresistible. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some letters and some zodiac signs. We really have a lot of zodiac signs here, so don't get hung up on that. Like, it could be any zodiac sign. But for majority of you, I think for, you know, if this isn't somebody you've been in union with before, I just feel like they want a whole new beginning. In the past, they may have held back from other relationships and they want something new after painful cycles. But I feel like for most of you, this is somebody you already know that's in your energy and they just want to start fresh, whether you're already connected or not. You know, and this ending, like if you guys are already in a connection, this ending could just be that they want to end whatever this not seeing you, you know, maybe not seeing your worth. They want to end that and they want to, you know, come rushing in and move things forward. So take it out, resonates. So we have the letter C. We have Leo. That's funny because Aries came out in Aries reading and Leo came out in your reading. So you could be dealing with another Leo, or they could have Leo in their chart. We have Aquarius. One or both of you could have that in your chart. We have the letter L. Aries. So you could be dealing with another fire sign. One or both of you could have Aries in your chart. We have the letter Y. We have Libra. One or both of you could have Libra in your chart. We have the letter J. Sagittarius. One or both of you could have fire in your chart. So we have all three fire signs out here. So one or both of you could have heavy fire energy, but there's lots of fire energy here. This could just be very fiery and passionate. We have Capricorn. One or both of you could have Capricorn. I'm going to pull two more. We have the letter O. And we have the letter T. So, yeah, I definitely feel like this person wants to start something over with you. They want to reignite some kind of spark here. So use your discernment. If this is somebody that you want to move forward with, then I wish you the best of luck. And I will see you next week. Bye.